Hello everyone, it's Squeakerwood.hcg coming to you on Monday the 15th, tax day. My husband said, oh, I've almost got the taxes done, but because we're going to get a return, I'm not worried about turning it in today. What? Are you serious? He hasn't turned in last year's taxes because he got a return. And yeah, I would do that and go to jail. Go to jail. Yes, I can just see it. I can just see it. Prison minister goes to jail for tax evasion. So last night I got home about 11 o'clock. Our flight was delayed in Dallas for an hour. I ate at Papa Do's in Houston. In the airport, they have all the Papa's restaurants in the airport. Papa Do's, Papacitos, Papa's hamburgers, all of that. So I had a grilled trout that was awesome. It was great. And I have to tell you guys, this weekend, I did so good. I didn't cheat. I had no sugar. I had no starches. We give the inmates these candies, and we get, I don't even know how many bags, a zillion. These bags of Tootsie Rolls, this big. And there's like raspberry ones, blue raspberry. That's my favorite. Blue raspberry and fruit punch and watermelon and green apple and grape. And my favorite are the blue raspberry, and I love them. We're mixing them, and I'm not kidding you. We're mixing them up because we put, we have 300 to 350 inmates, and we put 10 pieces of candy on each one of their chairs 3 times. A lot of candy. And we're mixing them up, and you know what? My mouth is watering. I'm drooling. I'm salivating like a rabid dog. Kind of like Parker eating her cream cheese. That was so funny. So anyway, I had no Tootsie Roll at all. Everyone is eating candy and all this stuff, and I sacrificed, and I'm not kidding you, and I'm not exaggerating. It was a sacrifice to not eat all the yummy, yummy, yummy things that they had. So, this morning, I got on the scales. I'm on day 24 of P3, and it has to be the sodium. It has to be. While we were in prison, I drank 3 liters of water a day, and there is no bathroom. You have to get in line and have a guard take you down through the prison to go pee. So I was about to explode. So I drank my 3 liters each day thinking, oh, I should get a medal on my chest for being so good. So this morning, I was thinking, man, I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. And stepped on the scale to a 4.5 gain. Now, I am not kidding you. Again, the Fred Sanford, grab your heart and run backwards. Fell against the wall. The dogs were looking at me like, oh, mother, please don't die. So I will drink water for the next couple of days. I will not go to P4. It's got to be sodium. Don't you think it's got to be sodium? No cheating. I mean, I'm going to tell you truthfully, if I ate candy and I ate bread, I ate a hamburger, they went to the best hamburger place you could eat in the world, and I had a hamburger patty with no bun. Homemade buns. Did I eat one? No. Did I taste of one? No. And onion rings this big. Did Peggy have one? No. I should have a medal. I'm kidding. So anyway, our prison trip was awesome. We had some really stressful things, and I want to share something. I want to share something with Thinner Me. Got your message. It was awesome, and I so much appreciate it. I appreciate it. Made me cry. But anyway, so about 30 to 40 men, maybe 50, 50 gave their lives to the Lord. I didn't get the count. And then we had a tremendous amount, between 300 and 350 men in the gym, and we probably had half of those guys rededicate their lives. It was awesome. And then the next day, there's a guy sitting in the front row. He probably huge, enormous man. They call him anyway. I won't tell you. He would get teary during the seminar, and I gave my testimony, and it was just awesome. And they all get teary. And the next day, he gave his life to the Lord. And I mean, some of the other inmates were crying because it was just so awesome. And there was this guy sitting next to my ex-husband. Now, if you know my story about my mom, we do prison ministry with my mother and my stepdad and my ex-husband and his wife. And I mean, it's just so funny because it's just the most amazing thing how God works and all of this. But we have a ministry of reconciliation. Go figure. And so anyway, my husband was sitting next to this kid, and they were talking, and very nice. I mean, I know that sounds funny. Very nice kid. And they call them SSIs, and they work and they help get everything. They carry food, they move things, they help set up tables, and they do all sorts of things. So my ex-husband is sitting next to this kid, and they go back to the kid goes back to do some things, and my ex-husband walks up to me and he says, "Guess how old he is?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he said, "He's 34. I said, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said he went to prison just as he turned 16. Oh my gosh, that's just crazy. And so I have to back up and say that we take bananas in. Now, you don't think about bananas, but I mean, in the end, we'll ask how many haven't had a banana in 5 years. You'll have a bunch raise their hand. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, and you still have people raising their hand that they haven't had a banana in 25 years. Well, there was a guy there that they call it been down. He'd been down for 45 years and had not had a banana in 45 years. 45 years. And anyway, so we take all this food in, and I took things that I could eat. So I took a thing of strawberries, which I only ate a couple of them, and I had some left. So I took them to the back and to give to see if the SSIs wanted them, because they're behind a curtain or a wall or whatever, and they're doing all the food and everything. My ex-husband stays back there with them. And I asked him, I said, I'm not going to be able to take these to my room because I don't have an air conditioner. I'm in a refrigerator, but would you guys like to have them? Oh my gosh, they were all grinning, like it was so funny. And so they ate. These guys all shared the strawberries, and they were real sweet. They were so good. And my ex-husband came up to me and said, "Guy that was 34, that had been in prison since he was 16, got teary because he hadn't had a strawberry since he'd been in prison for more than half of his life." So I just thought I would share that with you, because I was so very touched by that. It's not about me at all, by any means. It's not about me, but it's about what God does through us if we're willing to step in the shoes that He has before us. If you watched any of my vlogs, to know, I mean, I've had a hard road, and but it's not about me. There's Dexter. So I guess I will go, since he's going to continue barking. Maybe it's the mailman, but I'll go for now, and I'll come back later. Talk to you later. Bye.